Alright, let's pick it up here. Off camera, I leveled up all of Shania's fetishes for all her fusions. I equipped Leo to Johnny, but I gave him, like, the start of spells. And, Naton has, Virgo. He starts out with Libra, though, but I think Virgo would better fit in because he is kind of fast. Seriously, who names their kid Giraffe? And wait a minute, didn't I fight you before? In the theater? And by the way, they don't show up again once you revisit it. Okay, basically we're gonna play the lottery. This is emergency. You get a new stellar from this called Cure, but in this case I have it. They give me a special item, their key. I don't know where all the lottery members are. Off the top of my head, in my last playthrough I missed quite a few. There's nothing much to do in New York, so let's go to Arkham University. Which I think is named after a town, I think, in Lovecraft lore? I may be wrong. No, he has a lab now? Haha. Idiot. You can smell crazy from a mile away. Okay, Talisman elect here. This is also yet another boring part. We have to find where Gilbert is. But I obviously know where he is because I have to go through that door. The thing is, since it's locked, the stupid thing is, we have to go back, talk to a student who says it's locked, then we have to go back here, and go back to the door, and thus verify that it's locked. Everything pretty much you do here is in a bit of a sequence. So this involves a lot of searching for things. A lot of searching for people, mostly. Alright, this way, well, after all, we can access the shop early. We can play the lottery early. So now we get another new element that was usually we get later in Continent now. Does it involve going to war? Well, that man's ego has wings. Okay, this is what we get, the pedometer. Now, this functions exactly the same as pedometers and the other Shadow Hearts. You can only use it in, dangerous areas. So, just by walking around, I wish it was possible, but walking around this, whole university trying to actually find somebody to carry things along, yeah, you don't get points for doing that. You have to go into a dungeon and actually walk around. Why did you stop anyways, if you know he's probably gonna look at you and yell at you? Okay, let's put that on there. I always equip it to the character who's obviously moving around. Alright, if you go this way, I suggest don't bother, because this will happen. But again, I use the pedometer mostly on the character that's doing all the walking, because I'm not sure if equipping it to probably would equip if you equip it to, and probably would count if you equip it to somebody else in the party at present. But I'm not sure. I never tried it. And what I will warn you, try to get 10,000 steps. Enough said. Okay. Let's talk to these people. I'm trying to figure out who he is talking about. Machiavelli? You don't know or you don't care? Yeah, they have real-time event directors, and I think that's probably all they do. It's just to add those little tidbits of history. Okay. This is actually pretty funny, just when you interact with some of the books. Like here. Yeah, you know how you get called kid all the time? You ever wonder why? They're in a book. I don't think they're real. And this way? Looks like a chem lab. What do you have to say? Okay, he's been gone for 6 months, and he canceled all his classes. Yeah. And obviously weird. You will actually have to go into this lab, eventually. But this is why I pretty much don't like this part, because everything has to be done in a certain sequence to actually carry things along. So you have to talk to a specific person to see if you can actually proceed forward just a little bit. And then after doing so, some other events will follow. I was hoping that the guy I talked to in the chem lab would probably give me a bit of a point, but no. But what happens is that he interacts with the door, complains that it's locked, and then Shania says, well, maybe you should ask somebody, and he said, well, a good detective should always do that. Okay. Come on, that's incredible. Fewer people to worry about. Ah, that's cool. I wish college was like this. Can I attend? I should talk to somebody. This guy will do. Yeah, we kind of figured that it was locked, so now we have to verify it. Alright, I'll pick up here, I'll see you later.